All right, we'll go on 3, 2, 1. What up, fuckers? And welcome to the FB and Goob Show. I'm FB.
I'm the Goob.
Sponsored by the Good Time Tavern of Livermore, California. How's the Goob?
The Goob is sore. First of all, I wanted to wish Merry Christmas to everyone.
Merry Christmas to everybody out there. All our fans, all our celebrity fans, anybody who's actually watching this. If you're watching for the first 28 seconds of the show, Merry Christmas to you.
Right, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Obviously
it is
coming
on
up.
its way. Just to let you know that the Good Time Tavern, we're going to guest star and we're going to bartend that night.
Always open, especially New Year's Eve this year.
Yeah, especially New Year's Eve. And we're going to do it. We're going to go in there. We're going to pour drinks, answer sports questions, have a good time. So,
That will be a good time.
yeah, so come down and see us.
Yeah.
Other than Merry Christmas.
Well, I'm sore. Like I said, I'm sore from the football games.
Right.
But I'm still super pumped up about all the NFL playoff races.
Unbelievable. I can't wait.
Why I laugh at the French. And what else we got?
Nothing.
We've got shout outs for days.
We had nothing else.
We got nothing else. Everyone's on Christmas vacation.
Everybody's on Christmas
Our sports
vacation.
show, we're going to jam pack it with all sorts of fun stuff.
Right. As long as it's not fantasy. We're going to talk about everything.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to kind of shout out the Cows to a great season,
Thank you.
but I feel like it ended a week too early.
I feel like that ended a week too early. Congratulations to Money Shot and Craig for Higbeing me.
Oh,
I got Higbeed. I said it last week. I said it loud. I said it proud. I said, I'm not too sure what the fucking relationship between the mustache man and Devontae Smith is. And I'm kind of nervous about it. I kept saying it over and over again, and you kept telling me, A.J. Brown is a superstar with every quarterback. All quarterbacks, don't worry about it. I said, yeah, it's cool. And A.J. Brown still got 17 points. But my worry was that Devontae Smith was going to be like his favorite go-to, like just going to keep throwing it to him, and he fucking did. He did the whole time, and I was like, that's not Devontae Smith again, isn't it? I'm then thinking to myself, this is last year on the practice squad with mustache guy throwing to the Heisman Trophy kid all the time. I just knew it. So the fact that I think Hurt's favorite target was A.J. Brown. And I think
AJ was dinged up a little bit too in that game.
Yeah, I still think that mustache guy's favorite target is Devontae Smith.
Oh, Devontae was making great catches. His little tiptoe on the sideline was fantastic.
So between Higbee and Devontae Smith, and then Sunday morning came around, and Aaron Jones got me 4 points.
Rough.
And two is through when it should have been Tyreek Hill time. Threw 3 interceptions, which we're going to talk about how wonderful that was to me and what a Merry Christmas morning that was to me. Because being a single father, I don't get the kids until 1. So I woke up like, house is ready. Cookies have been eaten. Milk's been drank. Santa's been here. Oh, watch Packers. Fabulous. But we're going to get there because we have football to talk about and basketball to talk about. Nope. We have baseball. There's stuff to talk about, but yeah, Cows are out.
We got to congratulate Jeffy. He's in both title games.
Both title games. He's taken that jacket. He's given that jacket to me.
He's got to come for the Goob.
Yeah. Who made the Super Bowl? So congratulate the Goob.
I had Jefferson and Higbee. That's all I needed.
He Higbeed the other guy, so it's funny.
I Higbeed the other guy.
We figured
Brian.
we actually have this feeling right now that probably 98% of the people who started Tyler Higbee in the championship game this week needing just, their average 10 points from their tight end who picked up 31 in the first quarter probably won their championship game. So to all you Tyler Higbee guys,
to the Goob.
Cheers. To the Goob. Cheers to Money Shot.
Bringing it, Jeff.
Cheers to everybody who started Tyler Higbee in the championship game. I'm tripping out. So cheers. Just to let everybody know, that first round game that I always lose, if I would have played it this year, I would have beaten Money Shot because I scored more points than him last week. And then I would have beaten. So Kyler Murray's injury where I went, wow, I can't believe I won about 10-point thing. Followed, and that ruined everything for me. It would have been better to not have the bye week this time. So it's funny how things play out.
It is funny.
And that's how fucked up it is. We got anything else fucked up? We haven't had a fucked up thing in a while. Do we have any fucked up things of the week?
I do want to take us to France.
I want you to take me to France. I want to just hit on French women and eat.
Yes, escargot
eat French fries.
French fries. Freedom fries.
Croissants.
Freedom fries in France.
Freedom fries in France. I don't think, can you go up to somebody and go, "Yeah, excuse me, give me the freedom fries." And they'll be like, "Excuse me, you fucking American."
Not sure how it'll work out, but we could try.
Do they even have French fries in France?
Sure. It's pateto gratin.
Fuck it, let's say it that way. 'Cause I'm sick of saying French fries.
Indeed.
And I won't say
It's way
freedom
more
fries. I won't say freedom fries. To me, that's just so stupid.
All right, so we're in France.
Okay, now we are. Here we are.
I was saying, one of the hospitals in France had to be evacuated because a man came in with a bomb.
That would do it automatically. They would just, everybody, leave.
Right, and it was a World War II bomb made by the French, so you wouldn't think it would be a worry.
It shouldn't be, not a World War II bomb from the French.
But it was being carried by an 88-year-old man.
And what?
An 88-year-old man's anus.
Wait a minute. 88.
This guy was 88 years old.
You thought I failed to mention ages, I believe.
I
Like,
like
you missed topics and points of topics. 88 years old?
I like to leave it a surprise.
That's old for that kind of fetish.
No, and he said with no qualms, no pause. Yes, I did it for pleasure.
Because he likes things in his ass.
So yeah, he still stuck out.
Anus? How do you say it?
An anus.
How do you say it into French? When he walked in, how did he explain this?
I believe there's 96 different words in France for anus, depending on what's going on.
That's how nasty. I need to move to France, man. That's where it's at. Like,
right?
You could ask it so many different ways.
It is, and it all sounds so sexy.
That sounds good. And we're here. And the buhol. Oui.
Exactly.
You know, yeah, I'm in.
So yeah, so they evacuated the whole hospital. Eventually, they had to cut this guy open because it was way too far in the pleasure palace, I guess is what you'd say.
He's gone past the second sphincter is what they're trying to say. And they had to remove this by getting past the first one and the second one.
Yeah, so, it gets kind of fucked up. All the people having surgery and cancer treatments, they had to go outside and wait in the cold because this guy.
Wait a minute. I would have put him on. I wouldn't have stopped the surgery for this fucking dude.
They sent everyone else outside.
Really? That's how bad it is, huh?
Yeah.
I bet you next week on the FB and Goob show, we will be reporting the death of this 88-year-old man. Because I don't know if you can handle a surgery like that at 88. The cutting of a U2, a World War
It's just an
II.
abdomen. Abdomen?
They took it from the abdomen and not back out the anus?
No. Yep.
I would have taken it back out his anus. I'd have said, "Hey, buddy, we went in one way, it's coming out the same." Are you kidding me?
I am not.
He would have never wanted to put another thing up his anus. Now he knows it can come out the stomach if it goes bad. Fuck that man. And he's back. What'd you put up your ass today, Francois? Oh, you won't believe it. I found in American football. And he's not coming back out the anus.
It's not coming out that way.
Yeah, we'll just puncture it and just rip it out, you son of a bitch. No, fuck that.
So, that's what made me laugh in France this week.
That would make me laugh in France every week. Made me laugh in France, Puerto Rico. I'd laugh anywhere to see that happen. But...
And we're laughing about football this weekend.
That's what it's not about. We are laughing about football this week. Unbelievable. I wrote this down. I want to do this publicly.
Yeah,
I want to do this publicly in front of the world.
Dear Detroit.
First of all, I'd like to thank the San Francisco 49ers for another victory, a needed victory. I would also like to thank the Carolina Panthers again.
Once again,
where you guys are insane. You guys just keep showing up for us. So thank you. We didn't need that victory because we would need to beat them anyways. But it's nice to be tied with them. I'd like to thank Minnesota for beating the Giants on a 61-yard field goal with seconds left.
Piece of cake.
Thanks, guys. Thank you. Because they needed a loss too. And I'd like to thank both the Giants and the Washington Redskins for losing this week. Thank you. Thank you for letting me do that. Appreciate you.
Yeah, Seattle lost too. Did you just mention them?
Seattle did lose, but I think they're just a losing candidate now. I think they're done.
They've lost 3 in a row.
Yeah, I think they're 3 in a row. I think they're done now. So, but the Redskins and the Giants, they're playing for playoffs. Because Giants are definitely playing for playoffs because they haven't fucking seen anything in years.
Right, and they're both playing well still. They definitely lost.
But the Redskins now they're putting out Wentz again. There's a discussion about
That's kind of weird.
Carson Wentz coming back in the field and
Heineken was
doing
one of the more problematic quarterbacks the Niners have faced all year.
I'm going to tell you that Heineken was one of the better choices for the Washington Redskins at starting quarterback. So now it seems like maybe the Redskins are stumbling on themselves again.
Yeah.
So, and I told you I needed the Redskins to lose. I wanted the Redskins to lose because I felt like that was we needed them to stumble.
Yeah.
I think the Giants were stumbly already. You know, there was bumbly, stumbly Giants, and then there was the fucking Tyler Heineke-led Redskins that we already know Chase Young's coming back. We all know, we always talk about defenses. I wanted to get rid of that defense.
Yeah.
And that, so thanks for letting me thank those people. I really appreciate it. Let's talk about the NFL now. And let's start with the Packer game. Because it was Christmas morning. Santa had been. Santa had left.
Waddle was waddling early.
He was waddling early. Hey, when I woke up from my slumber, I was 20-10, I think. And then it was 20-20, and then it was 26-20, and then the defense said, "That's it. You're all done, Mr. Tua. Don't throw any more passes." 3 interceptions in a row. In fact, that was my fantasy killer. It was just like, when it was time for, okay, now Miami's behind and Tyreek's going to take over and get 15 catches for maybe 140 yards in the next 13 and a half minutes. It can happen. I watched it happen, you know what I mean? And instead it was interception.
Well, then you realize Tua didn't even know what team he was on.
See that. Yeah, the concussion protocol. That's a question to you.
Yeah, no,
is he done for this season?
He might be done for a long time.
Is he done for a long time?
Next time he gets hit, I'm sure the doctor's going to say, dude.
Right. I mean, how many can he have? I mean, is there anything we can do? Because if you saw the hit on the Green Bay play, which was before halftime, so he went out and then threw 3 interceptions in a row, so apparently he was not there. You know what I mean?
I think he thought he was on the Packers.
Almost, because he threw some nice passes to the Packers. No, good plays by the Packers. Right? With Rasul Douglas, he was hiding behind that one guy as he was cutting across, and he said, "I'm going to drift out to this side over here and sit." And then the guy went, "Fight. What the fuck's Rasul Douglas doing there?"
I believe all 3 picks, they read the route even before Tua, because it's all timing for Dolphins. So Tua's already throwing before the defensive back makes his either drop or follow the man across the middle kind of move, which both kind of happened.
Both times. Well, Devondre came on Russell Douglas.
Right.
Jair Alexander said his was an overthrow, and that he actually literally just backed up because he saw how fast Tyreek Hill was.
Right.
And he went, "Oh, shit, that guy's really fast. I'm going to back up just a couple more feet." And then he looked up and said, "Shit, overthrow, I got that." You know what I mean? So it was like, so that one, I watched him. It was a press conference with him, and he was like, "What did you tell me about the interception?" He was like, "Actually, what I really thought was how fast Tyreek Hill was when he came around, that I actually backed up like 4 or 5 feet because I was like, oh, I'm going to get burnt by this guy." And it was an overthrow, so I was actually standing where the ball was coming to because I had backed up to it, you know what I mean? So it was like, all right.
So opportunistic defense by you definitely took advantage of Tua throwing some, passes that maybe should have been not thrown.
They were intercepted, so maybe they shouldn't have been thrown. Yeah.
Is Watson going to be okay for you guys receiver-wise?
Watson will be fine. I'm more worried about Nixon coming back.
The kick returner?
The kick returner and the punt returner, because the special teams has put us in so many better places to start a drive, you know what I mean? Instead of being at the 6, we're at the 25 or the 30 or the 40.
Right.
We started at the 6, but on their 6 this time once, because he ran 96 yards back to the 6, So, yeah, he's a huge part. I think Watson's fine. I think they'll all be fine. The next 2 games are at home.
Lions and Vikings at home, right?
At home, and we usually have pretty good luck against Lions and Vikings at home. Where there's still help to be, we still need help because we needed Washington and the Giants, one of those 2 to lose 3 games. So they apparently have to lose 1 more game each. Would make me happy.
Sure.
You have to have Detroit lose, but we'll do that because that's what we have to do.
Correct.
And Seattle needs to lose again, but like we said, I think Seattle's. No, I think they're not looking very good. So
no, they're done for.
Yeah, I don't know. I like where the Packers sit. I wouldn't have said that. I mean, 5 weeks ago, I was sitting here telling you to telling Rodgers to just go practice and learn how to play with these receivers and don't go to Hawaii and don't do mescaline and all that shit for the summer. And now I'm saying, shit, we might win a Super Bowl. Hey, go do mescaline and anything you want to do after a Super Bowl, fucker. Just do what you got to do. So I don't know. Niners still rolling?
Just to finish up on Miami, they got at New England and versus the Jets the next 2 weeks.
Right, there's Miami.
Without Tua, so they got, Teddy?
They got Teddy Two Gloves.
They got Teddy Two Gloves. So if they win one of those 2 games, they probably still make the playoffs. That's all I wanted to add. Oh, and
2 tough defenses.
And Waddle's touchdown was the longest Christmas touchdown offensively in history. The 84-yarder.
Glad we could provide the
you get to be on Christmas highlights. Christmas forever.
Christmas highlights for the rest of their lives. Go Packers.
Go Packers.
Go Packers. What a win. I couldn't believe it. I told you that I wasn't excited. It snowed in Miami that day. That's when I thought to myself, uh-oh.
Yeah, it was like 46 down there, or
the
42 or something.
The gods are shining on the Green Bay Packers in Miami right now because it's snowing.
Yeah, that's wild.
That doesn't happen that often. I don't know. The Miami is... They just turned right around and went straight downhill, man. It's 4 in a row, right? 4 in a row for them they've lost?
They've lost 4 in a row. The Jets have lost like a couple in a row. The New England's lost 2 terrible games in a row.
Washington, the Giants, so all the teams that took off in the beginning of the year and made this big fucking push to be, we're the new team of the year, the turnaround team of the year. Every single one of those teams have now lost 4 in a row and are going back to their positioning. You know what I mean? It's like, what the fuck? That's unbelievable.
No, we got 2 weeks of exciting stuff going on in all those divisions.
2 weeks of great football left. I know for me there's 2 weeks of great football left because we're playing one of the teams we have to beat, and the other team, we have to beat them too. So there's 2 weeks of exciting football.
Yeah, and you could help us out by beating the Vikings. Maybe the
You
Niners
need that
could
Vikings,
get
yeah.
the 2 seed because we're still rolling along.
We'd sneak in and play you in the first game of the year in good old Santa Clara.
That's what we're setting up for.
We need Brian's mom's tickets for that game. Brian, if you watch the show or listening, if that game happens, if you get playoff tickets, we need to talk. Tell Mommy. It's very important for the FB and Goob show. Just saying. So, Niners look good. Defense looks good.
Purdy set another record. You know, every time he goes out there, now he's tied with Kurt Warner for the only person to win his first 3 starts while throwing multiple touchdowns in every game.
Wow, fuck, that's impressive.
It's 2 people since 1950s when they started keeping that stat.
I saw a long touch. He had a nice long touchdown this week.
Kittle.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 2 weeks in a row.
Dude, Dan did not start.
Kittle's been dominating since Debo's injury.
You could have killed him, but you didn't, Dan.
Nope. Could have used the Kittle points.
Could have used the Kittle points for sure. That's why you and I are playing in the Bitter Bowl this week.
Oh, no. We'll call it the Kittle's Bitter Bowl.
The Kittle's Bitter Bowl. Huh.
So Bosa 2 more sacks. He's probably Defensive Player of the Year at this point.
I'm saying yes. He's got to be leading in sacks now, right? He was tied.
He was. Yeah, he's leading now. I think Judon's 1 behind.
Judon looks good too. The other kid on the Patriots, whatever his name is,
on the other side.
Yeah, the other side. Patriots defense is going to be scary for the next couple of years. So
no, it should be.
Should be. Always is.
So, once again, Niners did exactly what they needed to do. It was kind of a close game. Like I said, Heineke was doing his thing in the beginning, kind of being elusive and annoying, making some third downs. And then Bosa had a strip sack, and Jimmy Ward had a pick, and Robbie Gould just kicked a bunch of field goals, and the game was over.
Did Carson Wentz play in that game then?
He did. He scored the last touchdown. I was actually kind of mad. The Niners gave up 13 points in the second half. That is unlike us.
Unlike you. What was the total score?
37-20.
Oh, you gave up 20 points, huh?
Yeah.
Good job, Washington.
Yeah, not bad.
I'm glad for the loss.
Jahan Dotson played good again.
We are.
The Penn State kids.
Keep sending you text messages all the time, man. So, there's a few of you out there.
It's like a young T.Y. Hilton.
A young T.Y. Hilton, nice. T.Y. Hilton had a big reception this week.
Wow, that was a monster catch against
catch.
On 3rd and 30.
Yeah, it's huge. I didn't even know who it was. I was like, who in the fuck is 16 for the Cowboys? The hair, and I was sitting there looking, and then the announcer was the one that like, what an amazing T.Y. Hilton. I was like, oh, that's right. They nabbed T.Y. Hilton like 2 or 3 weeks ago when the whole Odell Beckham thing was going. They were like,
nope, can't sign him yet.
T.Y. Hilton, we'll take him.
We'll take T.Y.
Yeah, you know what? Paid off. Big win against the Eagles, man.
Big win against the Eagles.
Big win against the Eagles.
Yeah, that whole game was freaking insane.
The whole game was really good.
Like, it came down to, remember the Eagles at the end with the strip sack of Prescott?
Yeah.
And then the Dallas center just went, my football. And that should have been a turnover, and it ended into the T.Y. Hilton catch, and then the game-winning field goal.
The game-winning field goal. That's a great game.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It would have been different with Hurts. I think yes.
Oh, of course.
There's a lot of they do that a lot of weird shit in Philadelphia with Hurts. Like if it's 3rd and 1, and they'll go deep because on 4th and 1 they're not even stopping. They're running up to the line as fast as they can so they can just.
That little V formation thing they did for the touchdown was wild, right? That little goal line thing?
Yeah, did you see? I saw something. Yeah, I did see the goal line thing. But Dallas did something that was really cool, too, that they had done to him a couple of weeks prior, somebody else prior, and they just matched it and did it again. But put the tight end behind him, and then instead of doing the quarterback sneak, they flicked it off to Ezekiel Elliott, who ran for like 25 or 30 down the sideline. And that's apparently an Eagles play, but they don't push the center to the back, or they don't bring the tight end behind them. So when the tight end came behind Prescott and stopped, everybody went and formed into the middle, and then he went floop, and he flicked it over to the thing, and he went shoot down the sideline for like 50 yards, 30 yards. I was like, and then somebody went back and said, let me show you something. This is what the Eagles did 2 weeks ago. And they did the same thing where they ran up to the line on 4th and 1, and everybody went, oh, fuck, here comes this Jalen Hurts up the middle bullshit thing. And then the tight end came in motion because he was going to do the fake push, and then they flicked it. Well, this time the tight end just stopped right behind Dak Prescott, like, I'm in pushy position. And then he ran forward, and they flicked it to Ezekiel Elliott. And it was like the Eagles just did it 2 weeks ago. Copycat league. You know what I mean? So, And then they did it against them. So it was like, it was kind of like...
Add a wrinkle, do the same play.
Yeah, they did. They added a wrinkle. They left the tight end there. Like, he was in pushy butt position. You know what I mean? And instead, they flicked it to fucking Ezekiel Elliott. And he just took... Everybody was running to get to the middle of that field, So I thought that was really cool. What I also think is cool is I'm right. Totally right. And the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to be one of the next great teams in NFL.
It is the changing of the guard.
It is the changing of the guard.
Where Calvin Ridley's next year jersey
is right there, number 18.
Right here, number 18.
And it is the changing of the guard. And I say this only because they're going to win. They're going to make the playoffs this year. Probably in that division is the winner.
This week was the flip, the flop.
That was the flip, man. Tennessee losing to Houston. I was like,
hey, Davis Mills never quits, baby.
I know. Davis
never
Mills
quit.
Davis Mills never quits. They had every single quarterback play in that game. It was just like, okay, Driscoll, you're out. Davis Mills, you're out. Davis Mills, you're out.
Henry, Wildcat.
Wildcat, get up. We're just, Tennessee's like, who's in now? Driscoll's in. Okay. What does he do again? I think he runs. No, maybe he passes. Okay, here comes Davis Mills again. What's he do again? He's just got grit, determination. Yeah. Why don't they just leave him in all the time? No, because we can't. It was weird, man. I was like, what the fuck is Houston doing?
It was weird, and now Tannehill is out for Tennessee.
He's out.
They're now officially behind Jacksonville in tiebreakers, I believe.
They are.
Because the Jags took care of the Jets on Thursday night.
They did.
Which was just a solid beatdown.
Total beatdown.
Yeah. Evan Ingram solidifying himself as like
tight end.
Finally figured it out.
As a number one tight end. Like what we've been hoping for as fantasy players for 6 years or 7 years. And should I take Ingram? I don't think
he's so good though.
5 years ago he was the second or third tight end. It would be Gronk, somebody, Ingram.
Evan Ingram.
And now it's like, no, I don't touch him at all. And now he's found his place. He's found his happiness.
Good old Trevor Lawrence has found his guy.
I'm telling you, man. Trevor Lawrence is going to get Ridley. He's going to have Ingram, Etienne. He's got Christian Kirk. Watch out, Jacksonville. Changing of the guard. It happened this week. And I'm very happy about it because I've been.
Why not?
Why not? I've been saying this kid's going to be great, and now I might be right. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's possible.
Well, I just want to say, who was the second pick in that draft? Zach Wilson.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lost that game, and he got benched first. Some guy from South Dakota.
Yeah, he did. Like,
what's his name?
Like
Chris Streveler.
Yeah. Who?
Practice squad. They're like,
yeah,
come on,
buddy. It's douchebag or you. I'm sick of douchebag.
Yeah. So Zach Wilson. They're talking. Ryan Leaf. The Raiders quarterback.
Yeah, but at least he's going to do it with a little more dignity than Ryan Leaf. Ryan Leaf was a crazy psychopath who.
Well, I mean, this guy slept with his mom's best friend. It's just a different kind of crazy.
I guess that's a different kind of crazy, but I'm going to blame the mom's.
We'll still remember them. We'll still remember that part more than his career. At this point,
this is the first of me ever hearing this actually. So it's the only thing I'm going to ever remember of Zach Wilson because his football career ended last week.
Yeah, she was hot,
and now I remember that only. So like Zach, who remember the guy he slept with his mom's best friend? Oh, Zach Wilson,
hot friend.
Can't blame him.
Can't blame him.
she can't blame her either, right?
Right.
Kruger,
So
MILF, whatever they call them.
Jacksonville next week as Houston.
Houston, they should destroy Houston.
And Tennessee has to play Dallas.
Bye-bye, Tennessee.
And then they play each other in the final game.
Oh, that's awesome. In Jacksonville?
It is in Jacksonville.
Oh, go Jacksonville.
Yeah, so they've got the advantage on all that stuff.
I'm gonna tell you right now that I'm excited to see Jacksonville go to the playoffs.
Yeah, it'll be fun to see them in there.
Tennessee is boring. Now you just load 8 in the box and King Henry gets 36 yards. If he gets a touchdown, it's because he threw it. Because teams don't get beat by that anymore. You know what I mean? Like, we're not getting beat by
Not in the playoffs.
Not in the playoffs. So, and the defense doesn't seem to be standing strong. They're like 32nd in the league.
Oh, yeah, it'll be more fun this year.
Yeah.
With Jacksonville in it.
Way more fun with Jacksonville. More dynamic offense, more threats, more playmakers, more the quarterback. Tannehill is just literally one of the most boring quarterbacks in the world. So
he's a receiver.
He's a receiver turned quarterback. Thank you, Joe Philbin, or whoever the fuck did that. Was it Philbin?
Not sure.
Somebody did. So
I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, that was the old Packer coach that went to Miami as the head coach for like a year and a half or 2 years. So, and then it just went downhill for Miami. Yeah.
Quick summary of the AFC North.
I'm excited for the Steelers, man.
Yeah,
2 wins, and he doesn't have a losing season, and he's like the only coach in history to never have a losing season or some shit like that.
We thought it would be incredible if the Steelers pulled off a winning season this year.
I thought it was impossible for the Steelers to pull off a winning season, bouncing back between Trubisky and Pickett, and then when Trubisky got back in because of the concussion, and he doesn't throw any to Muth. And,
right, no T.J. Watt for a while.
No T.J. Watt, and the defense was sketchy at best, and the offensive line sketchy at best. No Najee Harris, he doesn't exist anymore. That other kid ran the ball better than him all week longer.
Warren.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, no Harris. So I mean, even if just honestly, and I'm not trying to say, I love all my Raider fans out there, Joe and Stat Guy, and it shows you how bad the Raiders are, kind of. You know what I mean? Because it's just another loss and
Well, I mean, they probably shouldn't have lost, but Pickett to Pickens is becoming a thing.
It is.
The Steelers were not losing on Franco Harris.
They weren't losing on Franco Harris. I understand
it just wasn't happening.
But the Raiders should have played spoiler on Franco Harris Day. Is what they should have done. And
they could have tried harder.
They should. I mean, I don't know, man. I was like Steelers, like here they come.
Nah, it was cold, ugly game, and
it was a cold and ugly game. Devontae Adams is from Green Bay. Should have killed that. Speaking of Devontae Adams, I got my Christmas gift this year, autographed Devontae Adams jersey.
Nice. I got a Patrick Willis autograph jersey. That's sick.
Sick, right?
Nice. We'll have to put him up at the Good Time Tavern at 125 North Livermore Avenue.
That's where we're going to put him, actually. That's where we put all our jerseys.
Good idea.
Buy each other and hang. No, Steelers. Chance for the playoffs?
They got a chance. They're 1 game behind Miami, and we've
already discussed that Tua's out, and
Miami might not win another game.
So
they're just chasing the Jets in New England, and those teams just keep losing.
Those teams keep losing too,
randomly.
So yeah, I'm gonna say Steelers. Good chance of playoffs. Bengals locked.
Bengals are locked in. Well, they won 7 in a row now.
Yeah, and coming up with an interesting game here.
Yep, they beat the
Bills,
the Patriots this week.
Patriots this week.
And this is my fantasy freak out. I was needing points in the early games, and Ramondre Stevenson was about to punch it in for the Patriots, and the Bengals ripped a fumble out, costing me mad fantasy points, and the Bengals easily just rolled out the clock on that game, and
you lost 2 instead of getting 7 or 8.
Oh yes, yeah. And it was his drive too. It was like Ramondre, and then he got down, and it was like fumble. That's right.
No, I lost, so I don't care.
Yeah.
Because your fumble didn't hurt you. You won.
No, it got evened out because Dak missed Pollard. I was playing against Pollard, and Pollard had a wide open screen with literally no one in the whole half of the field. He would have walked in, tiptoe.
And he missed him?
He just bounced off his head or whatever.
Fair enough.
Awesome, yeah. Evened out.
We're
and I got the Higbee power.
And Higbee. I got Higbee. I'll never think, I would have never thought that I'd get Tyler Higbee.
Right?
If he would have scored his average, I'd probably be looking at a victory almost, because he averaged 8, I had 17, I needed 9 to win. That's it.
That's it. You got Higbee.
Fuck, I got Higbee. Higbee. In the first quarter, I got Higbee. Because you texted me at 1:30, you got Higbee, bro. I was like, dude, the game started.
The game just started.
8 minutes ago. I'm just trying to open gifts. I'm going to turn the game on in a minute. Game's over, bro.
No.
For you, it is.
Baker to Higbee twice already.
Yeah, Baker to Higbee twice already. That's brutal.
Yeah.
Well, at least it was over quick. None of this drawing it out shit. So Bengals, they're in. The Bengals can take a position here, right?
Oh yeah, they got Buffalo this week.
That's the game, right? Bengals Buffalo. So if they win in that game,
Monday night, baby, that'll be huge.
they'll take Buffalo's place, and Kansas City will solidify first.
Yeah. No, Cincinnati, Kansas City, Buffalo, they all keep winning, but now they're playing each other, and seeds might get switched around a little bit this weekend.
Right.
I'm in.
Yeah, I'm in. I love this.
I mean, Baltimore's in the conversation. I think they're probably already in the playoffs.
Well,
They've got 10 wins, but is Lamar going to come back? Because Huntley is just boring. And they don't have the 2000 Ravens defense. They have the 2022 Ravens
It's starting
defense.
to come along a little better, though. I saw that Humphrey starting to really come to his level of playing. I don't know. I mean,
Sure. Yeah, no, they got some players that are stepping up, but I still don't think they're dominating.
I think the only thing we talk about the Ravens this year is the fact that Lamar Jackson bet on himself and then has stumbled through this whole fucking year. Oops. So, oops.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the Ravens. But do I think they'll make the playoffs? Yeah, 3 from that division? That's crazy, right?
That would be pretty nuts.
Yeah. So, but the problem is that the 3 that was supposed to be from the division, is Miami and the Jets, the Patriots, they're all just losing.
Yeah,
so
exactly. The AFC East is just
one team has gone one division one way and the other division the other way, because
of the cold.
because of the cold. I
don't know.
Well, in the other division, the Raiders, Denver's, they didn't show up. You got 2 from that division.
Yep, Chargers keep winning 3 in a row.
Chargers 3 in a row.
Herbert's first playoff.
He's playoff now.
That's his debut coming up. That'll be fun.
He's not doing the last game of the year. If we just tie, we can all make it. If not,
my coach goes for 2 every time. I hate it.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I hate this. No, he's just in the playoffs now. Good for him. And he's healthy. Receivers are healthy.
Yeah.
He didn't have Keenan Allen or Mike Williams for half the year. Now he's got both. Palmer and Perriman.
Gerald Everett's still out there.
Jared Everett's still out there. And the kid in the backfield from Colorado State, or wherever the hell he's from, Eckler. He's still back there.
He's still back there.
And then they got Jackson and, yeah. If that defense, is Bosa coming back at all for them? Is he done for the year?
They said he might be back.
For playoffs.
Yeah, it's kind of like Van Der Esch for the Cowboys. Like they're both supposed to come back.
Bosa's been gone the whole fucking year.
Yeah.
I mean, that's like the whole year. So it's coming back or you're not coming back. Because you've been gone the whole year.
If he can put on the pads, he can make a difference.
If he can put on the pads, yes, he can make a difference. We all talk about his brother all the time. He's not as good, but close when he's healthy. So, I don't know. He's getting a little older now, too. So,
right.
His brother's definitely taking the place of him. So,
everybody's place.
Everybody's
killing
place.
it.
Everybody's place. Record places. I mean,
yeah, Alden Smith's record is in jeopardy.
Totally.
The all-time Niners record. I don't think he can get to whoever holds the all-time record, 23.
23. What's Alden Smith's? 19? What is it?
19 and a half, I think.
Yeah, so
he needs
that's
2.
Close. Is it Strahan? No, it can't be Strahan.
We'll have to look that up. Sack guy.
I mean, for a whole career, it's Strahan, right? Didn't he get that
career?
Yeah, didn't he get that crappy Brett
Favre?
Yeah,
the Favre career sack thing.
When Brett Favre just kneeled and he just
touched him.
He touched his helmet.
Sack record.
Sack record. Me and Brett were together on that. I broke it with Brett Favre. Sad.
Yeah, fun stuff.
Fun stuff. Speaking of fun stuff, actually, not fun.
Not so fun stuff.
Knicks lost 4 in a row, man.
NBA.
It's been close, though. It's been close for the Knicks. We've lost a lot of close games. The game tonight was one of the best performances by an NBA player of all time.
Luka went off.
Whew. Shoot. Unbelievable. Actually, I don't even want to talk about it, to be honest with you, because it was...
Set the stage. He has 50 already in the fourth. They're down by 9 to the Knicks with 35 seconds left.
Yeah. Why did we foul him? I don't understand. We should just let him show.
Yeah, there was a couple fouls, a couple Luka jumpers. And then
no sense.
He had to bank a free throw off the back, grab it, and throw it back in.
Somehow got it and flicked it up instantly.
Overtime.
And made it.
Although, he did kind of look a little silly. He thought the game was over.
He did think it was over. He was doing a little dance like a T-Rex with little short arms and stuff. We're making fun of you now, just so you know. Yeah, lost 4 in a row. Still in 6th place. 7 behind.
Oh, yeah. The top 6 in the East still look solid. Still. I mean, above 500. I think you got to, I told you, got to stay above 500. 500 or above. Yeah.
And I think you can get into the playoffs. The Nets have won 9 in a row, though. And they look
Durant and the Nets are on fire.
on fire.
I tried to look at what exactly is going on with them, and
Just one of the best NBA players. Two of the best NBA players. And, is Simmons back? Plays it all?
Simmons is playing actually pretty well.
Okay, cool. So he's back. I mean, we've been.
He
waiting
averages
on.
like 8, 6, and 8, something like that.
That comes off the bench and plays. 8, 6, and 8, right? He comes off the bench, I would assume.
I don't think so. He starts.
Starts, huh?
Yeah.
Still got Blake Griffin on the bench? Yeah.
I think they do have Blake
No,
Griffin.
they don't. He can't still be in fucking the NBA.
He definitely is in the NBA.
Okay, he's still on the bench with the Nets, huh?
Yep.
Good for Blake, man. You know what? Team player.
At this point, he's not jumping over cars anymore.
No, he's just a team player now.
That is.
Yeah, he's just going out there for defense and a couple of maybe slams.
Couple slams.
Yeah, okay. Pistons. They're
Oh.
pushing for that. Wembanyama. They are
Wembanyama.
They are pushing for it because they're 17 and a half behind first.
Woo.
8-25 record.
No, yeah, we've lost 6 in a row in pretty emphatic fashion.
There's like
Not even really close in
look
any
at
of
the
these
rest of
ones.
this. Yeah, look at the rest of the standings. I'm like, no, Pistons are taking that. Well, they're taking the highest percentage of draft lottery balls.
That's
or
right.
whatever the fuck they do when they make
Which,
this shit up.
And a little update on that. Wembanyama is leading his French league in points, rebounds, and block shots.
As he should.
Just killing it.
Since he's 8'11", he can actually run. This is ridiculous, man. I've never seen anything. He looks a little awkward, is what he looks, but yet he's not.
Like a gazelle.
A gazelle. He's a magical gazelle. He's the Trey Lance of fucking
They
basketball.
look weird doing it, but those things are going 70 miles an hour.
They do look weird doing it, but they're flying actually. Yeah, no, you guys are going for it.
So yeah, we got and Scoot Henderson's back now playing for the G League, the G
Yes.
Ignite.
I saw Scoot was back in the G League.
Scoot's back, and he was killing it. 21, 7, and 5 or something like that.
21, 7, and 5 is fabulous.
Yeah.
That gets you on any NBA team.
Yes. That improved everything. Like last year, he was like 14, 4, and 3 or something like that. So Scoots, he's definitely the number 2 draft pick as of right now. Consensus.
Warriors haven't moved from 10th. They're just sitting there.
Warriors, yeah, we did not do well on that road trip. I believe we won one game.
Tough road trip. The whole road trip, even through the Pistons, Warriors, and Hornets?
We beat Toronto, and that was it, I think.
That's not good. I thought you would have at least beat the Pistons. Is that a win for the Pistons? No.
Oh, no. We didn't go to Detroit.
Oh, okay.
We did both New York teams, Philly.
I know you lost those.
Yeah.
Okay.
We beat Toronto, lost to Miami.
Okay.
We came back, though, Christmas time. We beat Ja Morant and the Grizzlies.
That's
and
insane.
Always talking shit with the Grizzlies, so that's always fun. This is going to be, hopefully we meet in the playoffs with Ja, because it's going to be on.
Well, I guess if you win the playing game.
If we can get to the playing game. Well, I don't even think we're still in the playing game yet. Right there, though.
I thought you were. I thought you were in 10th. I thought maybe I saw it wrong.
It's possible.
But then you won tonight.
The West is so liquid.
It is, man.
Like whoever wins 2 in a row is all of a sudden.
Always in the first. Well, you're in second place now. You won 2 in a row.
Oh, shit.
I lost one. The other guy won 2 in a row. I'm in 4th and they're in 2nd. What the fuck?
Exactly. So Denver's won 4 in a row, so they're in first.
They're definitely in first because the 4 in a row run.
Yeah.
And then Pelicans have won 2 in a row.
Yep.
So they're back in 2nd.
Pelicans are right there.
Zion had COVID, you said, right? That's why Pelicans. They had a little bit of a little hiccup.
I think they lost a game or 2 this week. I'm not sure. But yeah, COVID. COVID got Zion.
That's fine.
21-year-old affected by COVID.
That's fine.
Unbelievable.
It gets everybody. I've had it 11 times. It's not a big deal. Really.
Went to work every time.
Went to work every time.
No,
That's not true.
that's not true.
That's not true. Half the time. Yeah. I'm excited for basketball. We got a long way to go. Nick still in 6th place for me is epic, and I don't care because that's never for me. That's like we're in the 14th, 13th, 12th, 15th place, struggling. Don't even look close to a team. Go Knicks.
And Wembanyama. So I'm excited too.
And then our 2026 bet looks really, really good right now because the Pistons are going for it.
Oh, I tried to look up how to do that. I need some of you Vegas guys to let me know how we can figure this out because I could bet on the World Cup, but I couldn't figure out how to bet on the NBA thing.
Same time, parlay.
Same time parlay. Let me know.
Yeah. It's got to be good odds for us.
Oh, it's like 1,800 for the USA alone. Detroit's probably around that number.
Around there. putting them together to win it at the same time in the same year.
Nope.
Holy shit.
New studio, baby.
New studio for sure. Basketball done, MLB. Not much going on.
The Giants feel slightly better than we did last week.
Mm-hmm.
Ask me why.
Why? Why do the Giants feel better than?
Because Carlos Correa can't pass a physical in New York either.
Nice.
So
he's not happy there either. Because he keeps giving high fives to all his new teams.
He's still officially, I guess, a free agent because he has not signed a contract.
And that's the spine thing, right?
Or a foot thing from when he was 19. Who knows? They're not
So
really
you're saying
saying.
the Dodgers still have a chance?
The Dodgers could still end up with Correa somehow. That would be annoying.
That would be irritating, right?
That would
be irritating to me because that's not who I wanted. I didn't want Judge either. I want everybody to know this. I didn't want Judge. I wanted to keep Trey Turner and Justin Turner and keep Mookie in right field. And let's run at another 111 win season, boys.
Why not?
Why not? I mean, Jared Judge. Now we got Syndergaard, and the reason he came there is because everything the Dodgers touch turns to gold, he said. Yet,
I don't know.
We only got one COVID World Series.
Not counting it.
Not counting it. And but I'm counting it. But I have to count it under my breath in like a dark place.
Just get a little fist bump every once
in a while I get a
one.
COVID World Series. It's not a very violent fist bump. It's more of a gentle fist bump.
Yeah. Well, you got a COVID thing. Giants got twins.
Giants have twins now.
And twins. Yeah, no, we have the fourth set of teammates that are twins.
Fourth set of teammates to play.
These guys are both
the MLB as twins.
As twins on the same team. There's been hundreds of brothers. I think 10 twins that played during the same time frame
of baseball.
In
MLB, I can
yeah.
believe that. I went to school with twins that played baseball on the same team. You know what I mean?
If
they were a little
good.
better, then they probably would have played together in the pros. You know what I mean? Not
Yeah.
maybe on the same team, but played in the pros.
Yeah. So Taylor and Tyler Rogers.
Mine were Taylor and Tyler.
No shit.
That's creepy.
That is creepy.
But
I wonder
it's not them because they,
them.
of course, would be my age. The twins aren't playing baseball at my age. Just can't be any baseball players at my age. 48-year-old baseball player?
Jose Abreu is like 46.
How about the old guy for the Cardinals?
Did you hear about Eckersley?
Not playing baseball. Don't fucking
No, his daughter's in England just dropping babies off in the woods and running away and stuff.
Tennis, bro. Bad upbringing, man. Jesus Christ.
Some weird shit.
Can you text me what you've done so I don't do the same?
Yeah. There's more to the story. You can Google it later.
I would hope so. There should be a lot more to the story.
There is.
Like,
the baby is in good shape so far.
That's good.
Yes. Apparently the mother is on drugs and not in good shape.
It's a fairy tale thing. She's insane. And that's not
Dennis was like, hello? About my who? Wrong number.
Wrong number, because that goes looped. I can't even help
comment.
her anymore.
No comment.
Can't even help her anymore. I've tried 1,000 times.
Yep.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Baseball's done. What's not done is college sports. Especially, well,
we got a little.
We got basketball.
I wanted to
That's the main part of our college sports left, other than that we have to talk about till March or whatever.
Yeah.
So let's talk about basketball.
No,
since you want to talk about college.
I wanted to do the first thing I wanted to do was the little Vegas shout out to Eastern Illinois.
Oh.
32.5 point underdogs to Iowa. They won the game by like 10. They beat the shit out of Iowa.
They beat the spread by 42.5 points.
Which was the largest spread beater in 30 years.
It's got to be.
No, it is.
I mean,
I Vegased it up.
I mean, you could beat the spread by just losing by 20.
No, as far as underdogs winning a game, that was the biggest spread that's been beaten in 30 years. So a little shout out to them, the Salukis. Oh wait, no, Eastern Illinois.
That spread had to be beaten by halftime.
I don't even know the nickname to Eastern Illinois. No spreads over till the end of the game. You know that. Never give up. Davis Mills style.
Davis Mills style. Yeah, grit and determination. That's what we love about you, Davis Mills.
Yeah.
Your grit and
but Carolina beat Michigan.
Carolina beat Michigan. You're excited about that.
I was excited about that.
Anytime Carolina beats Michigan or Michigan State.
I don't know why we have to play all the Big Ten teams this year. We've already beaten Ohio State and now Michigan. We lost to Indiana. We played someone else too.
Was Purdue still number one in the country, right?
Purdue is still number one in the country. They're legit.
That's why you're playing the Big Ten, because there's some good teams in that division.
Yeah, we're just warming up.
Which means you're going to have to play Purdue.
Hopefully at one point.
It's possible, yeah, huh? If you're playing the Big Ten.
Just for fun. We're just doing it for fun.
Yeah, we're just doing it for fun. We're going to meet him at a high school. And just a warm-up game against Purdue. No, fuck me.
But to be real, though, Juwan Howard's kid, Jet Howard, for Michigan, he'll be drafted top 10. That kid's got some skills. 6'8", knows the game.
Nice. Well, of course he knows the game. Tracy Group, Juwan Howard's his dad.
You know, sometimes they knit just to piss off Daddy.
Yeah, that's true. Well, stop playing that fucking video game. Get outside. I don't play video. I don't play basketball, Dad. It's for losers.
Nope.
What? My favorite people were Ninja. Typical gamer. I love those people. Basketball's for pussies, Dad.
Yeah, all that shit.
All that shit, yeah. No,
but no, he's a
superstar.
Yeah, he's a superstar in the making. I
heard Pippen's kid was doing pretty good in the G League with the Lakers.
He made a couple appearances for the Lakers last couple weeks. He's seen a little bit of run.
Yeah, a little bit of yeah. So go Scottie Pippen's kid, man.
Yeah.
Because who else this kid got taken? Oh, Shaquille's. He's not doing that good, I don't hear.
Haven't heard much.
Yeah, he's not doing that good. What was his name? I think he had heart problems, though. He had to have some kind of heart surgery or something. That shut his, year and a half, 2 years down of college basketball, so that's fine.
That's who's playing good for the Nets is Royce O'Neal.
Oh, really?
No relation.
No relation. No, because Shaquille O'Neal's son plays for the G League for the Lakers. He got drafted or signed or something like that. But
lovely.
Yeah, but I think he had problems, so I think he's still trying to just work back into health shape, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
So, or, to carry such a body and to play basketball.
Agreed.
So, basketball, feel good?
Yeah, Towson, Kentucky had the week off, doing the Christmas thing.
I haven't heard Kentucky's name or seen it.
Now you're still 7-3.
7-3.
Still
That's
7-3.
unbelievable. Everybody else is 15-20, and we're 7-3. We're going to play our games at the end of the year.
Real fast.
And real fast in January and February. Just bam, 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 bam. I'm going to play everybody. That's crazy. Yeah, 7-3 still. That's unbelievable. It can't be 7-3 anymore, right? It's got to be 8-3.
They're gonna start firing it up this next semester.
Firing it up, I guess, man. Because we haven't
no studying this semester, boys. We're playing basketball the whole time.
We haven't played a game since midterms began. I mean, what the fuck are you talking about? College football has played though. Some decent bowl games.
It's just fun watching all these kids.
I watched
dumping Gatorade on everybody.
East Carolina versus Carolina, I think today, or some shit like that. Fabulous. It was.
Yeah, Coastal Carolina.
Coastal Carolina against. Yeah, I was like, man, awesome.
It was fun.
Football game.
The one guy put up 6 touchdowns, some sort of bowl record. Good job, that guy.
Wisconsin played today.
Wisconsin.
Another good bowl game against Oklahoma.
Right. The Bobby Ingram led offense of the Badgers put up 24 and
won.
They held off the Cowboys,
They got that interception.
They've all been kind of just fun. It's all festive and all that stuff.
It's college football.
Yeah.
But this Saturday.
It's on.
It's on. In fact, you should watch college football this Saturday because the top 4 are going to play this Saturday. Michigan's going to play TCU first, right? And then Ohio State's going to play Georgia.
Yeah.
And at the end of that game, oh man, I'm telling you, I feel really good about Ohio State's chances for some odd reason.
I do too.
Somebody called us a bunch of weak wimp pussies. You know what I mean?
A finesse team? Called you a finesse team?
A finesse team, yeah. And I was like, oh, come on, man.
I agree. Bunch of pussies.
Yeah, right? And that's why we can't beat the powerhouses like Michigan and we can't beat the Georgias. I think we could kick TCU's ass.
We'll see if you can stop the run, and that's what they're going to try to do.
TCU's, or anybody can.
Georgia's going to try to run on you guys.
As everybody
And
knows.
if you can stop it, you got the corners to hang with anybody.
Oh, yeah. We're not worried about that finesse part of it. The speedsters on the outside.
Yeah.
That's what we do. That's what makes us the Ohio State Buckeyes now. You know what I mean? Is speed, and pass blockers. You know what I mean? And not smash run blockers like Eddie George and Archie
all the
Griffin
Wisconsin guys.
All the Wisconsin guys. What we're used to seeing in Big Ten football.
So do you have a chance?
I think we're going to win.
You like it?
I do.
Final score prediction?
For the game, if I was to put, if we can score 24 points, it's 24-17.
All right.
Because I don't think anybody scored 24 points against Georgia this year. And we're the number 1 offense, and they're the number 1 defense. So if we can score 24, I think we can beat them.
I like it.
Yeah, I think that's fair. How about TCU Michigan? You want to predict that game?
TCU Michigan?
Yeah, you want to predict that? What do you got?
I mean, my heart and my brain say 2 different things.
So I went with my heart. I did. I thought the snub and all the, and then getting back in and all the shit they've been saying about us.
No, I say the receiver from TCU, Johnson, gets 3 touchdowns. TCU puts up 35. Michigan puts up 31.
And you're
TCU by a couple buckets.
TCU, Ohio State, national championship game. You heard it here first, boys and girls.
That's right.
That's right. I'm in. And then a whole bunch of other great bowl games. So
Penn State, Utah.
Penn State, Utah for the
40-41. Our guys.
Yeah, I'm in. 40. It's going to be high school. Utah can score points. Yeah. So you got to score points against Utah because they're just go, 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 go. So in the quarter, is that the Bad Moon Rising kid? Isn't that Rising on Utah?
The tight ends are what I'm worried about.
Oh, but who's the quarterback? Because he's a little.
Oh yeah, it's Rising.
He's Rising, right? I
so.
liked him. He's a grit, determination. He's a Davis Mills kind of guy. You know what I mean? So watch out.
Love that.
Yeah, and then Penn State's was one of the better teams in college football. So go Utah. Oh no, I mean go Penn State. Yeah, I always vote Big Ten when the bowl games come because I want us to be the best division and thing. But if this was a regular week, I'd be voting for Utah.
But no, Penn State, it should be an interesting game because we're going to play our freshman quarterback, Drew Alar, a little bit. And I think it'll be interesting.
Are you playing him because you want to? Is he run?
He can do it. He's Josh Allen.
Oh, he's a Josh Allen. Oh,
he is baby Josh Allen.
He's the future of Penn State.
Oh, yeah.
And college football.
Yeah, so I think we're going to probably give him every third, maybe fourth series. Just see what's up.
So it's like Houston this week against Tennessee, where it was every other play a quarterback.
We got to roll them out no matter. Yeah, it should be fun. It'll be a fun game.
Nice.
And everyone wants to win a Rose Bowl, so let's go win a Rose Bowl.
Everybody in the Big Ten, you want to win a Rose Bowl. For them to go to the Rose Bowl and to get a Rose Bowl victory is big, because that's what it was all about 5 years ago. So, that's it. Watch college football this week.
Yeah, just
lots
watch
of good
it.
games.
It's going to be fun.
It's going to be good. It's exciting. These kids just want to win this game.
It's a great start to the new year.
It is a great start to the new year. So it's a very good start to the new year.
Yeah,
it's definitely the way.
Props on those guys. Good idea.
And we have football that day.
All day.
All day. Oh fuck, man! It's going to be so exciting. What we got? We got hockey.
I guess so. We didn't have a great week. The Rangers and Penguins.
No, but you pointed out something about how bad the other division is.
Oh, yes, the Atlantic Division compared to the Metro.
Right.
I think we should get 5 playoff teams in.
From the Metro.
From the Metro.
And 3 from the Atlantic.
Yeah, I think our top 6 teams are all better than all but their top 3.
Okay.
If you know what I mean.
Right. So 5 and 6 in our division could still be playing for a playoff spot.
Yeah.
At the end of the year. Keep an eye on that.
A lot of spots.
That's a lot of spots. That's a huge amount of
Carolina
spots.
just got points in 15 straight games, so now they're...
That was the Flyers?
Carolina.
Well, who had it before? Or who did it before in the beginning? Somebody took
Jersey.
off. Jersey took off.
Jersey had done that run in the beginning. Now Carolina's doing the run. Penguins and Rangers are actually tied exactly.
Nice.
We got a couple games in hand, but that's okay.
That's fine. Well, we're coming up. We play coming
But yeah,
up.
we're 4th and 5th right now, still like in the playoffs.
Nice.
Yeah, without playing our best hockey yet.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hey, listen,
so that's fine.
We don't even play our best hockey to the playoffs.
Yeah, and if you're looking for other hockey stuff, Dallas and Edmonton, they're fun teams to watch. They're the highest scoring teams in the league right now.
Nice.
Just thought I'd give you a little.
For all our Sharks fans out there, Connie, Josh, all you people, sorry. Still nothing to report.
Still about 11 points away from that playoff spot.
Yeah, but when we get the reporting spots, when they say, hey, we'll fucking shoot it out to you right away. We are definitely going to keep you up to date on what's going on.
Yeah. Tell all your friends in Anaheim that you're better than them.
There you go. Tell your friends in Anaheim you're better than them. Soccer, nothing.
Pulisic almost scored. His team won. Next,
that would be fan shoutouts.
Yeah.
Because that would be the end of our sporting, spot.
Well, that's most of it.
That's it. I mean, other than fan shoutouts. And shout-outs, because, fuck, we got shout-outs.
That's kind of sporty this week.
It's very sporty this week. So, Christian Guzman, keep it up. Thanks, Christian. You keep it up, too, buddy. You keep fucking pushing little buttons on your phone.
That's right.
Pushing submit and liking, and we'll keep mentioning your name and saying keep it up. So, thanks, buddy. Jeff Ammerman. Actually, I'm going to do Catherine Barrett next, because I have to talk to Jeff personally.
Cousin Katie.
Yeah, Cousin Katie. Looking good, fellas. And this is to a short that we put out with us standing on top of a building painting a roof because, well, fuck, we do everything.
Where was this roof?
The Good Time Tavern, located at 125 North Livermore.
That's a fun roof.
California. Yeah, it's a fun roof.
It's a fun roof.
So we were up there painting it. Our last shout out goes to Jeff Aberman. Shout out, Jeff. Congrats, buddy. No third place for you this year.
No third place. Damn it.
You know, when I first read this,
So
I wasn't
disappointing.
really paying attention when I first read this, and then I read it again. Is it still considered a first round exit if your second round is your first round in the playoffs? And asking for a friend, he said. And I think it dawned on me. I think he's asking for me.
Is this an FB?
I think it is.
Kind of dig?
Yeah, I think it's a dig because I still lost my first fucking playoff game. No, I could be wrong. I don't know if you're throwing that out of me, Jeff. I did dawned on me. I was like, wait a minute. I think this asshole's talking about me.
Well, he definitely wasn't talking about me or him.
No, because you guys both made it, and everybody else, and not know who else talks about it. So, Jeff, I know I said I believe so on the thing. Stowe and I are taking that back, or Goob and I are taking that back. It's not because I got past the first round. And I made it into the second round of the playoffs.
That's right.
So we're taking that back. But nice dig, shout out, comment, fucker. Yeah. That's it for our fan shout outs this week. Appreciate you guys. Especially you, Jeff, cocksucker. Shout outs.
Shout outs.
And this is where we fight.
Yeah, no, I go first.
Go.
All right. First shout out goes to my nephew, or first cousin removed, Dawson Shuddy.
Oh, shit. I got to. Dawson.
Yeah, we got family props in the house.
Yeah, Dawson, let me pour one out fresh for you, baby.
All right, so Dawson's
Family preps.
Dawson's a football player in Western Pennsylvania,
This is to the fam.
and his local newspaper just voted him lineman of the year for his district.
And that's East Coast football.
This is some Western Pennsylvania
Western
football.
Pennsylvania football. This isn't
It's
fucking...
not tough. It's tough to be lineman of the year out there.
It's tough to be lineman of the year in fucking...
And he's a junior.
In Western Pennsylvania football.
Kid's
I promise you that.
got another year.
Nice.
Senior year next year.
Even better. It's like Ohio, Pennsylvania, places like that. Don't Ohio and Pennsylvania play like some weird fucking football game against each other every year? Where it's like the best high school team, players of each high school. Some shit
We call
like
it the Big 33, and we used to do it with Maryland. Maybe it was with Ohio now. It
Okay,
changes.
is that
every
what
few
it's
years.
saying? Okay, because I know there's some where some of the kids, that kids and those kids, and they're all so good that these kids can beat the shit out
So
of them.
shout out to Dawson. Also,
Shout out Dawson.
Also, Sam Shetty, who was coach of the year. Shout out. Keep digging it, guys.
Yeah,
I love it.
Man. Keep doing it, man. That's what we like. What else you got? You got another shout out?
I got a couple.
Well, I thought you had. I got two, and you got two, right?
All right.
No, I'll let you go last completely
Okay.
because that's honorable. JJ Watt, shout out. Retired.
Yeah, quick shout out.
Just a quick shout out to the 5-time Pro Bowler, 3-time defensive player of the year, and I think he's the only defensive end to ever catch 3 touchdowns as a tight end and have a fumble recovery for a touchdown and an interception
And an 80-yard interception.
And an 80-yard interception for a touchdown in the same season. So shout out to him. We all know what great things he's done in humanitarian areas too, with all the money he's raised in like a day and a half for the hurricane funding.
Yeah, that's
I think
great.
it's up to like $41 million the guy's raised to help people. So
Yeah.
shout out AJ. And then
Enjoy your kid.
JJ, we'll shout you out again in 5 years, okay? Because when you make it to the Hall of Fame on a first-time ballot, 'cause
Yeah.
that's what you deserve.
Correct.
I'm going to shout out one more.
Yep.
I found this to be awesome. Well, not awesome, sad. I didn't even know anything about her, but when I heard it, I was like, what the fuck? Who's this?
That's what we're here to do. Share new information.
Share new information. Kathy Whitworth.
Who's Kathy Whitworth?
LPGA golfer. Died at 88 on Christmas Eve. Very sad. Not a good night to die. Not a good Christmas day for the rest of the fam there, Kath, but whatever. I had the most wins on tour on any tour. So that's Bobby Jones, Jack Nicklaus.
Tiger Woods.
Whoever.
Whoever.
Tom Watson, Arnold Palmer.
Better than Babe
Sam's-
Dietrichson.
Babe Dietrichson, Michelle Wee, and the rest of you females. Kathy Whitworth was the most wins of anybody on any tour in professional golf. Shout out to you, Kathy Whitworth.
Cheers, Kathy.
Cheers, lady. What you got?
My last shout out has to go out to Franco Harris.
Yes, it does.
And
Not even a question.
I feel like I'll just run through some stats, but then there's so much other stuff we have to talk about. Like, he's a 4-time Super Bowl champion. He's a 9-time Pro Bowler. He was made the 70s All-Decade team. He's all over the Pittsburgh Steeler Wall of Fame and all that stuff.
He is Pittsburgh.
Super Bowl MVP. I mean, Rookie of the Year. The list goes
Probably
on and
Rocky Blyer's best friend at one point in time, which is
all
also pretty cool. You know
all their
what I mean?
teammates, yeah.
All the teammates, Mean Joe
There's
Green,
like
the whole...
best teammate ever.
Yeah, right.
That's what they all say. Yeah, Mean Joe Green. He said he's as good as it gets.
Right.
And I just have to add my own little personal story in here. I got to attend a Penguins game. This was probably back in 1996, home game. I go to the bathroom like an hour before the game because we're there super early just because I want to suck it all in.
Yeah. Go.
All right, so I walk to the bathroom, and as I'm leaving the bathroom, I notice this monster of a man, like monster.
Sure, he's a football.
And I'm like, all right, well, I'm from Pennsylvania. I know that's Franco Harris. So I go wash my hands for about 5 minutes. Long pisser, Franco Harris.
Nice. Franco was a long pisser.
He did. Took a while. And, I got to say hello. I said, go Penguins. He said, go Penguins. I said, yes.
Yes, greatest moment of my life.
That was my, celebrity meeting with Franco Harris. And he was an awesome guy, a monster, gentle giant.
Nice.
There's nothing bad I can say about him. And to die 3 days before his
Unbelievable.
retirement ceremony.
That's kind
of wild.
That's the wild part about it, is that he just unexpectedly died of natural causes 3 days before they pretty much were going to honor this man the way he deserved to be honored.
Right.
Even everybody there was blown away. The guy who did the thing at halftime, he was like, this is not how this was planned, since I just talked to him 3 days ago to plan more of what was going on today. Yeah.
Cameron Hayward on his podcast talked to him. He was excited.
Yeah.
50-year anniversary of the Immaculate
Reception, which if you ask any Raiders fan, will say that wasn't a touchdown. First of all, that guy touched it first, and it can't be a touchdown. I guess it wasn't about the ball touching the ground.
No, it was more about the offense
defender,
to offense.
offense to offense, right? Not a defender touching it, but an offensive player knocking it to an offense, and that was illegal back in the day.
Correct.
Not today, though.
Today it's the hook and ladder.
Yeah, right now today is whatever. You know what I mean? It's like, go. As long as the ball doesn't hit the ground, touchdown for whoever got it.
Yeah.
So, sad. Sad way. Sad way to have such a great celebration be just fucking railroaded by an unexpected, unpredicted, causing.
And that's why the Raiders had no chance.
Death of it. You're right. That's what we're saying. That's why the Raiders had no chance.
They had no chance. It was the ghost of
Franco Harris.
The ghost of Franco Harris.
Pushing on the Steelers for one more win. And on that note, I'm FB.
I'm the Goob.
Peace.